Okay, like yourselves, my first time here along the Normandy coastline, okay? So, on that handout Neil is giving the refer to the Quebec conference, okay? But before that there was a conference called the Fianna conference, which involved Stalin, Roosevelt and Churchill.
Fantastic.
And the whole idea was that Stalin was putting pressure on the Allies to open up a Western front, okay? Because Stalin was looking at it from his perspective, when he was keeping the Germans occupied in the east, he was pushing them back, but he needed a Western front open to give him a better advantage in the east. So they planned for early April of 1944 for the D-Day invasion. Springtime was the overall plan, but it was pushed out to June. To leave just a quick overview of some of the leaders involved. Eisenhower on the American side, General Bradley. Now, you had Monty on the British side. Now Monty was a shrewd operator, he was arrogant, but he was a very good tactician. And this is proven to his benefit in the African campaign. But he was arrogant as well, that was his downfall. Bradley on the other side was called the GI general by the American troops themselves, because he was a more boots on the ground type general. The Brits didn't really like Eisenhower. Eisenhower, 35 years service in the US Army, he actually never saw active service, believe it or not. The Brooker and Montgomery referred to Eisenhower, they used to say to him, he's a nice chap but not much of a soldier. But what Eisenhower had to his advantage was he was a good tactician, but his man management skills of bringing strong personalities together was proved invaluable to him. One of the primary concerns of Eisenhower, okay, the overall plan, right, you had Operation Overlord and Operation Neptune. Neptune is covered in that. The Allies put together a large armada of naval vessels to the excess of nearly 6,000. A combination of these were minesweepers, troop-carrying ships, destroyers, battleships and cruisers, okay? The destroyers and battleships, their role was about 200 men, was to bombard the German positions all along each beach front. There was 5 beaches, we're on Sword at the moment, okay? You have Juneau, Gold, Omaha and Utah. Because this was such a large-scale event, the Allies had a deception plan. There were 2 deception plans. One was Fortitude and the other was Ironside. Fortitude was to try and distract the Germans and make them feel that the Allies were either going for Calais or Norway. Part of this was the setting up of false and fake divisions. You'll often see on documentaries on the Second World War, particularly the inflatable tanks, inflatable aircraft, or inflatable divisions that was put all alongside the east coast of England and the north of England to draw the Germans into believing that they were going to invade other than Normandy. Ironside was to draw the Germans into believing, to think that they were going to invade over in the west of France, near Brest, near Brittany, to keep the 2nd Panzer Division placed in Bordeaux. The whole idea was to keep the Panzer Division out of Normandy. There was 1 or 2 in the vicinity, but they didn't want, like you had already had the German fortifications here, they didn't want to give the Germans any advantage. So what was the Irish bearing on this, okay? If you think about it, you had on the far side of this channel the best part of 7,000 vessels distributed amongst ports, Southampton, Bournemouth, Plymouth and Portsmouth, okay? You had the best part of 1.5 million Allied troops in England. You had over 6,000 aircraft, okay? All getting together to invade northern France. What was the key deciding factor? As you look across there now, the nice calm ocean, okay, the weather. This goes back to Black Soil. Did everyone see that documentary? Okay, Force 10 from West. So we all know about Maurice Sweeney, the weather forecast that she took that day. It was 3 days, 3 or 4 days. Normally it was initially planned for Monday the 5th of June, okay? Churchill had at his disposal a chap by the name of Captain Stagg. He was a Scottish man, okay? He was a civilian, but he was given the rank of captain. And from April of that year, Churchill was demanding 3-day forecasts off him, so he predicted the accuracy of his weather forecast. So when Maurice Sweeney took that weather reading, okay, the Allies were in constant contact with the Irish Meteorological Service. Stagg had to go to Eisenhower and tell him there's a storm coming. Okay? Eisenhower was under significant pressure at that time. But the window of opportunity was 12 hours on the 6th of June, where they thought there would be relatively calm seas. Eisenhower really, on this information, as good as the instinct was to go. If he had delayed it, the Germans would have found out about it eventually, okay? And it would have scuppered all their plans. So what happened was they went for the 6th of June based on that weather forecast that they would have a window of 16 opportunities for relatively calm seas and calm conditions, okay? So that's just a general background to a chap. So what happened, you had what was possibly the largest naval armada to leave the south coast of England. They'd RV in a place called what the Brits deemed as Piccadilly Circus, just across the ocean here. Then each 5 flotilla would break off, going to each beachhead it had been assigned to, okay? As I said to you, 1,200 aircraft took off the south coast of England, okay? The paratroopers of the 101st, 102nd, or 82nd and 101st Airborne landed over in the west side of the Portsmouth Peninsula. You had the 6th Airborne Division landing on St. Mary's League and the Maryville Battery. Their objectives there, okay? As the flotilla approached, you could imagine to the German surprise when they woke up and they seen that armada formed up out there on the coastline, okay? The Americans had achieved, or the Allies had achieved an initial surprise, okay? That's basically the overall position, okay? As I said to you, each flotilla had a beach: Sword, Juno, Gold, Utah and Omaha, okay? The boys will go into greater detail on the beaches themselves, okay? The French had a significant role to play in this, the French resistance. They were constantly harassing the Germans. They were cutting communication cables, things like that. But I just wanted to spare a thought for the train drivers, okay? There was constant communications from the Allies and the French resistance, okay? And they would be able to tell them where the Germans were positioned. The train drivers themselves, knowing by the number of carriages, it took 84 carriages to move a panzer division, and they were relaying all this information to and fro. With the German train drivers, unfortunately, any collaborators were dealt with harshly by the Nazis in particular. It's estimated that there was hundreds of them executed on the spot by the Germans for collaborating with the Allies. Thousands of them were exported to the east to work in concentration camps. It was just to give you a general background on the French resistance, okay? Themselves. They numbered of in around 300,000, but they reckoned only 20,000 actually had arms. So Neil, you said yesterday about the Special Operations Services. They were coming over. The Brits had these guys in here working with the French to try and disrupt the German communications, blowing up railway lines, blowing up bridges, things like that, okay? That really is the background. As we all know, the first landing started at 6:30 on the morning of the 6th of June. The weather was relatively calm, not as calm as that, guys, okay? The waves were choppy, okay? But I talked to you earlier about the carnage and the waste of life, and I just want to highlight one thing. The Churchill tanks, which were converted into dual-flex tanks, they put propellers on them. You've probably seen images of them, this canvas to the side of them, okay? The whole idea of them was they were launched off the ship about 8,000 yards out. Now most commanders moved them in a little bit closer because of the choppy waters. But in the example of Omaha Beach, 33 were initially planned to go onto Omaha Beach. 27 of them sank. Okay? 3 of them they couldn't get off the landing ships. 2 of them actually got onto the beaches. Okay? That was to be a significant factor in the slowness of the troops getting off. It's the lack of armour on the beaches. Because if the waters might have been like this, most of those tanks would have got ashore. Okay? That's just basically an overview of the operation, the plans and the background to it. Okay? Thanks very much.
Hello.